Good afternoon, dear students. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type in the comment box. If you can hear me, please type in the chat box. Okay. So, in the yesterday's class, we were discussing about the basic aspects of statistics, and then we discussed about the central tendency, right? So, in the central tendency, we discussed about mean and median. Today, let us discuss about the mode. A minute, it's loading. Okay. Now, let us discuss about the mode. Okay. So, what is mode? Mode is the size of that item which possesses the maximum frequency. Is it not audible? Please check whether it is audible or not. Please check whether I am audible. Okay. If somebody feels it is not audible, please check your settings. And also, if the video is blur, you can refer to the PPT which I have already sent in the group. Okay. So let us discuss about the mode. Mode is the size of that item which possesses the maximum frequency. That means in the data table, the particular class which is having the maximum frequency is mode. Okay. According to Professor Kenny and Keeping, the value of the variable which occurs most frequently in a distribution is called the mode. Mode is the most common value. It is a point of maximum density. In the sense, if you are plotting it in a graph, okay, when you're plotting it in a graph, you can see lot of dots are at one particular point. Of course, I am not dealing here with the graphical part of the statistics because it is easy to understand. You must have read about histogram, bar chart, pie chart, etc. It is in your right from your high schools. You might have learned it. It is easy that you can just go on reading it. You will understand. Okay, there you have line chart everything. So you will be when a same value is repeated, you will be seeing lot of dots on the graph. That is maximum density. So that is mode. Okay. The formula to calculate the mode is mode equal to L1 minus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into L2 minus L1. Wherein L1 is the lower limit of the model class, L2 is the upper limit of the model class, F1 is the frequency of the model class, F0 is the frequency of the class preceding to the model class, F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding to the model class. You can please note down this formula. It will be useful for you. And in the examination, you can expect minimum one question on mean, median, and mode. Okay. If they ask you question to calculate mean, median, mode, all the three, it may be for 15 marks. Is that not audible? I really don't know what the problem is. Okay, now audio not clear. Can you hear me properly now? Okay. So note on this formula. It is important for you. We can see a problem on this. Okay. Calculate the modal wages. Calculate the modal wages. Daily wages in dollars is given here. 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 45, 45 to 50. So number of worker 1, 3, 8, 12, 7, 5. Okay. Here, which is the maximum value in the number of workers? I have already shared the PPT in the group. Please check. Okay. So, which is the maximum value here for number of workers? Check again. Yes, 12 is correct. Okay. 50 is the range. Okay. Don't take 50. Highest value, frequency value is 12. And over that, you have model class 35 to 40. That is called as model class. The class which is having highest mode is called modal class. Okay. So when you know that, then preceding class is how much? Frequency of the preceding class 12 is the modal class frequency. Fine. What is the frequency of the preceding class? What is the frequency of the what is the frequency of the preceding class of modal class? 8. 8 is the correct answer. 8 is the frequency of the preceding class of the modal class. Now, what is the frequency of the succeeding class? That is next class to the modal class. What is the frequency of the succeeding class to the modal class? Yes, 7 is the right answer. 7 is the frequency of the succeeding class. Don't worry about the ranges of the preceding and the succeeding class. We are interested only in the values of the frequency. Okay. Now you apply the formula mode equal to L1. What is L1? L1 is the lower limit of the modal class. What is the modal class? Modal class is 35 to 40. Why it is modal class? Because in that class you are having highest frequency. So what is the lower limit of the modal class? What is the lower limit of the modal class? What is the lower limit of the modal class? Yes, 35 is the lower limit of the modal class, not 30. 35, because in 35 to 40 we are having the highest frequency value. So in the formula you have to write 35 plus 12 minus 8 divided by 2 into 12, that is 24 minus 8 minus 7, which is equal to multiplied by 5. Okay. So when you calculate this, you will be getting the modal value. I don't know why I'm getting a message here and that message is not going. Can you see this better? Is it better? It is. So the modal value is 37.22. In the book, if it is 40, just change it. It has to be 35 only. Okay. And also please change in the formula. If it is a mistake, please refer to the study material available in the app. There we have made the corrections in the soft copy. Okay. And one more thing, there is a uh, rule of thumb. That is, there is a relationship between mean, median, and mode. The formula here is mean minus mode equal to 3 into mean minus median. Okay, this is called as a thumb of rule. It is not exactly the uh, perfect rule, but you will get an average. That means for the same problem, when you are calculating mean, median, and mode, you can cross check your answers using this formula so that you can know whether your answer is correct or not. Correct formula I already told you, no. L1 plus you have to take L1 plus uh, L, F1 minus F naught divided by 2 F1 minus F naught minus F2. That is equal to, and multiplied by L2 minus L1. I have shared the screen. I don't know why it has not coming. Okay. Anyhow, I will now we will start with a different screen. Okay. Is it clear to you? Now we'll move on to the second module. Of course, in this you still have uh, deviations from the mean and dispersion in the form of range and standard deviation. Okay, we'll uh, continue with that. Otherwise, we will go with the second module. Then I'll come back to the standard deviation variance if the time permits. One second. Please wait, my pen drive is not opening. I'm trying. 1 minute, it is processing. Can you see the slide? Can you see the slide? Okay. I don't know. There is some technical issue here. Uh, can you see now? Can you see the PowerPoint presentation? Now, can you see the presentation? ಯಾರಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲೇ? ಏನಪ್ಪ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. See, I'm sharing the slide, but don't know what is the problem. Okay, uh, if I share the screen, can you see it or not? No, no. Without screen, how you can understand? You should be able to understand. No problems. Can you see the screen now? It is saying as if it is sharing the screen. I really don't know what is the problem with this. One second. See, I will share a link with you. Okay. Um, please log out from this, and I'll be sharing a link within the Telegram group right now. Okay, you can come out of this and you can join it. Okay, if you want, I will share it that in YouTube also.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, please open the Telegram group. In that, I will share that link. If you do not have the Telegram group, I will share that link in that YouTube also. In the YouTube chat only where you are all typing in the same thing, I will also share it. Okay, there also you can uh, come and click the link. Okay, is it visible now? Okay, fine. Then I'll continue here only. Then why to go to that? Okay. Dear students, I will.
You are now unmuted.
Dear students, I will since screen is visible in the StreamYard only, the YouTube only. I will continue with the YouTube, and we will continue with that only. Okay, not in this. Okay. So okay. Now first let us discuss about the correlation. Correlation is the statistical tool which stored which studies the relationship between two variables, and correlation analysis involves various methods and technique used for studying and measuring the extent of relationship between the two variables. That means we in the earlier problems what we did, mean, median and mode, etc., there we had only one variable, right? Only x, we can call it as x, using which we find out the x bar, that is mean, mode, median, etc. It is only for the one set of variable. In case I have two different set of variable, then I can make use of the correlation. Correlation will tell me whether there is a relationship between two variables or not. Usually we'll be having two different set of variables which we call it as the dependent variables, and we really want to know whether these two variables are really dependent or not. Say for example, uh, the study material what we give to you, and the what results you are getting. Students who study the study material given by the university and the students who pass the university exam, is there a relationship between this and that? Similarly, the students who attend the classes and the students who pass the examination. Is there a relationship between the students who attend the classes and students who pass the exam? Similarly, is there a relationship between the amount of rainfall and the crop yield? Right? These two are the different variables, out of which we call one as the dependent variable, other one is the independent variable. What is independent variable? The variable which cannot be controlled is called independent variable. That means the amount of rainfall. The amount of rainfall is an independent variable. Crop yield depends upon the rainfall. Hence, crop yield is called dependent variable. I really don't know. Like every time we have to go there and change it. So when we speak of two different relationship, the relationship can be positive or negative. Positive relationship indicates that the movement of two variables in the same direction. That means if one is increasing, the other will also increase. Right? The more you put the effort, more recognitions and the rewards you will be getting. So this is called as a positive relationship. There is a positive relationship between the efforts you put and the reward you get. Similarly, there are some negative correlation also. As the price increases, the demand will decrease. Right? For any commodity, as the price will increase, the demand will decrease. That means there is a negative correlation between the price and the demand. As the price increases, demand decreases. As the demand increases, the price decreases. Like this, there are two relationships. How do we find out whether the relationship is positive or negative? See, till now what we discussed is descriptive statistics. We calculated the mean, median, and mode, which is nothing but the descriptive statistics. Now we will see the inferential statistics. Correlation is a inferential statistics. That means we are going to infer something from it. When I am given with two different set of variables, I am going to find out whether these two are linked or not. If it is linked, then what is the extent of linking? Okay. Is there a relationship between the education and the employability? Is there a relationship between the graduation and the employability? Do are you going to say if the people are graduated, then they can get jobs? So then I can find out a set of variables of having of youths who are not graduated and the employability. Sometimes employability may not be strongly linked with the education. Then we can say there is a weak correlation. Sometimes there can be a strong correlation. That means, for example, say agriculture, if you take, the rainfall is strongly linked to the crop yield, right? So in some cases, relationship is more, and in some cases, relationship is less. How do we find out this relationship? Here we are going to find out R value. R is the correlation coefficient. Okay, R is the correlation coefficient. We are going to find out the R value. Depending upon the value of the R, we can say whether the relationship is positive or negative. Remember, please remember, I'm repeating, the value of R is always between -1 to +1. Okay, the value of R, I repeat, is always between -1 to +1. Why I am stressing this is in the examination, many students write R values 55, 200, 500, thousands, like that. Please remember the value of R is always how much? How much is the R value? What is the R value as I told you right now? The range of R value is always between -1 to +1. Yes, -1 to +1. That means you can get an answer as -1 or 0.009 or 0.999 like this, but not 2 3 like that. You will never get. Please remember this. Otherwise in the examination sometime you may make a mistake and write some other answer. Okay, let me not make any. So here, to calculate, to describe the correlation, we are calculating two different parameters. R stands for coefficient of correlation. That means the amount of or the significance of relationship between two different variables. To calculate the significance of relationship, we have coefficient of determination and coefficient of correlation. Any one, any one or both the values we can find out. Okay. The coefficient of determination is the square of the coefficient of correlation. Okay. That is, the coefficient of determination is the primary way we can measure the extent of the strength of the association that exists between the two variable x and y. Here we are not considering the minus or the positive value. Okay. Here we are not considering in the coefficient of determination. We are not finding out whether the two variables are positively linked or negatively linked. Here we are interested to know whether they are strongly linked or not, or weakly linked. Okay. In the quotient of correlation, the value is between plus 1 to minus 1. If two set of data have r equal to plus 1, then we can say they are perfectly correlated positively. Okay, if the value is plus 1, that means there is a perfect relationship. That means there is no other variable that is acting. If this is increasing by one particular amount, the other will also increase by the same amount. Okay, so then we can say perfectly correlation. If r is minus 1, then also it's a perfectly correlation is there, but it is negative. Okay, if the please refer, in that case you please refer to page number 73 from the app. Okay, you can take a printout of that and you can keep it. And if r value is 0, it means it is not related. Okay, when you calculate the correlation coefficient of two different variables and you get it as 0, it means this variable is not related to the other variable. Okay, for example, if I'm going to calculate the number of students who pass PUC and the number of students who pass JOC from two different college, then obviously you'll be getting R value as 0 because there is no relationship between these two variables. Now, how do you calculate the correlation? To find out the correlation, here we are using two different methods. One is Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation method. Other method is rank correlation coefficient method. Okay, let us first see this Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. To find out Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation, the formula is R equal to sigma xy minus root of sigma x square into root of sigma y square. Please note down the formula. Sigma xy divided by root of sigma x square into root of sigma y square. Okay, let us see this formula problem. The following table gives indices of the industrial production of registered unemployed. Calculate the coefficient of value of the coefficient so obtained. Here they have given two different variables. One is index of production. Index of production will tell you how much of quantity is being produced in the country. If there is more production means there are more buyers are there and there is a good economic environment. And number of unemployed. Naturally, when the production goes on, then companies will enlarge and there will be more employees. Now tell me at the outset, do you think index of production and number of unemployed is positively related or negatively related? Yeah, I will send you this PPT. Don't worry. After the class, I will send you the PPT. First, you tell me whether index of production and number of unemployed is positively linked or negatively linked. Yes, it is negatively linked. Okay, because as the production increases, more people get employment, right? As the production increases, number of unemployed decreases. Hence, it is negatively linked. Next, you note down the values: 100, 102, 104, 107, 105, 112, 103, 99. Number of unemployed is 15, 12, 13, 11. 12, 12, 19, 26. Now I will tell you how to calculate this. Okay. Now you can see I have put the years here, production value here, and you have to calculate the sigma x, right? The summation of the total production. So sigma x equal to 832. Divide it by 8. Why 8? 8 is n, that is number of values. Number of values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total you have 8 different number of values. Take it here. 832 minus 8 equal to 104. From this 104, you have to deduct these values. 100 minus 104 will give you minus 4. 102 minus 104 minus 2. 104 minus 104 0. 105 minus 104 1. 112 minus 104 8. 103 minus 104 minus 1. 99 minus 104 minus 5. Now you add all this. It is sigma x equal to 0. Okay, is it clear? Okay. Now you can observe one thing here, that is sigma x equal to 0. Please always remember that. I'll tell you, come wait. Please always remember that this sigma x will be always be 0. That means sum of deviation from mean is always 0. Sum of deviation from mean is always 0. Now you have to calculate the r value, for which you have to apply the formula. Now you, once you find out the x value, find out x square value. That is minus 4 means 16, 2 means 4, 0 is 0, 3 is 9, 1 is 1, 8 is 64, 1 is 1, 5 is 25. Then you'll be getting sigma x square. It is 120. Okay. Now you can find out the y value. Already you know y value. Similarly, add all the y values. Sigma y equal to 120. Divide it by 8. You will be getting 15. Okay. Add all the value. You will be getting sigma y. Divide it by n. That is 8. You will be getting 120 divided by 8 equal to 15. Now you take y equal to y minus y bar. See, in the previous step, you have found out deviation from mean value of x. In this, we are finding out deviation from y. Okay. See, the first step, I have taken the x value, calculated the mean value for this, and I have deducted every item from the mean. Okay, now we'll be getting sigma x. Similarly, in the next step, I calculated the x square value. That is, x value for each multiplied by itself will give you x square value into 2. You will be getting sigma x square as 120. In the next step, I am calculating for y value. For y, whatever the value you had, add it, you'll be getting 120 divided by number of values, that is 8. 120 by 8 is 15. But deduct this 15 from each of these values. 15 minus 15 is 0. 12 minus 15 is 3. 13 minus 15 is minus 2. 11 minus 15 is minus 4. 12 minus 15 is 3 minus 3. 12 minus 15 is minus 3. 19 minus 15 is 4. 26 minus 15 is 11. Like this you'll be getting, and then you have to multiply it again to find out the y square value. Okay, after you find out the y value, find out the y square value. And now you calculate the y square value, it is 184. So here you can see you'll be getting the value 184. Then you have to calculate the x into y. X is 4, for example, y is 0, 4 into 0 is 0. Like this, you have to find out xy value for each of this. 4 into 0 is 0, minus 2 into 12 is 48. Like this, you have to find out the xy value. Add all this to find out the sigma xy value. You can find out sigma x value is minus 92. Because why we are finding out all this? We want all this for the formula. Now you apply the formula. Sigma xy divided by root of sigma x square into sigma y square. Sigma xy is minus 92 divided by root of x square is root of 120. Sigma y square is 184 into root of 184 will give you minus 0.619. This is r value. Okay, r is minus 619. So what this indicates? The negative value indicates that they are negatively correlated. As we already understood by seeing at the problem, they are negatively correlated. And what about the value? As I told you already, if the value is 1 or zero point 0.9 like that, then we can say it is significant. Very strong link is there. But here it is not so significant, but yet it is significant. Okay, it is merely significant, we can say. Okay, is it clear? If you square this value, you will be getting coefficient of determination. Whatever the value you have got, minus 619, if you multiply it with minus 619 again, you will be getting coefficient of determination. See, how to identify positive or negative means the value you are getting. No, the value you got is minus 619. Minus 619 means it is negative. By question only means you have to see the question. As I told you already, uh, the value is, the question is the link between the index of production and unemployability. You can understand it. See, when the production is more, people get jobs. When the production increases, unemployability decreases. When the production decreases, they will remove people from job. So unemployability increases, like that. Okay. Any other doubts? Any more questions on this? Okay. In the tomorrow's class, we'll continue with the regression part. I will share this PPT in the group. The syllabus, see, the complete syllabus is available in the KSY website in as program guide. Okay. You can go to KSY website and download program guide. And please remember, if you have already got the study material, you do not have all the study material. You don't have to read the complete study material. In that, we have removed inventory control. It is not for the examination. Okay. And probability, first two units are not there for the examination. And queuing theory is there, I think. Okay. Please check the study material. Queuing theory is also not there. Please go to website and find out the program guide. Go to KSOE website, find out program guide, and in the program guide you have the syllabus. Only read those units. Okay, whatever I am doing here is important. Okay, listen to the class, you will get. See, for Mysore students, the material are available in the campus. If you are from outside, you can also come to Mysore and collect it. They have made arrangement to transport the material to Bangalore. Maybe next week they'll be getting in Bangalore. For other regions, they're making arrangements. If possible, any one of you can come here and take collect the material. Okay. Telegram link, I think, from where you got the class link and all. It is in the Telegram link only, no? If not, I will share the Telegram link also here in the YouTube chat. Yeah, yeah. I will share the link. Yeah, I will share the link. Yeah, I will share the link. I will share the link. Please check. I have shared the link in the share the link of the uh, okay, the Telegram link in the YouTube chat. Okay. See, open elective, regarding open elective, actually you might have already selected different open electives. We will be circulating the open elective assignments very shortly. Please do not send the open elective assignment to the department. Okay. In the assignment questions, we will clearly tell you which open elective has to be sent to which department. You have to send the open elective to the corresponding departments only. And we are not conducting open elective classes with this. We will be conducting open elective classes separately. Okay, that we will inform you. You can collect material from Mysore. I told you, no, I don't know really when they are going, when you can get the material in Udupi. But if you can send someone to Mysore and you can get the study material. Okay, I will stop here. I have sent the the PPTs to both January and July group. Okay, okay, let me stop here. Thank you.